Our challenge to help the railway began back in July when they asked us to demolish and rebuild the abandoned station at Bolton Abbey. The station was built in 1888 and in its heyday served thousands of tourists who each year visited the nearby Abbey ruins. Your task was to help restore it to its former glory. The demolition was supervised by Yorkshire Dales conservation volunteers. Then first on the scene to raise the building phoenix-like from the ashes were the architects DLG&P from Guiseley in Leeds. They estimated that we'd need £250,000 worth of donations to see the project through to completion. The Sir Robert McAlpine construction firm donated the bulk of the building skills by redeploying some of their workforce who are currently extending the Nissan car factory near Sunderland. The Magnet factory in Keighley gave us £7,000 worth of window frames and doors, and dozens of local firms have supplied all the materials we've needed. McAlpine's also paid for the roof trusses, and gangs of volunteers have turned up each weekend to help lay the track. The signal box came from Guiseley, and professional roofer Dave Dryden from Goole has been making a trainman's holiday of it every weekend. Ruth Vickerman is the unemployed building graduate who rang us on air. She studied at Newcastle University, and as a volunteer on the project, she's been gaining valuable work experience.
Well, I volunteered to do this initially really because I've just finished doing a degree in building surveying at Newcastle, and I didn't have a job set up. So I thought it was as well really to get as much experience as I could to help me get a job perhaps in the end. The experience I've had so far really before this was in an office, so I thought this would stand me in really good stead and give me a view of the other side of things, more practical aspects.
I'm from Northumberside, from Goole. I'm generally classed as a ghoulie. I don't know whether that's an advantage or a disadvantage, but we all have our problems. It's enjoyable work. You couldn't wish for better surroundings working. It makes working a pleasure working in surroundings like this. It truly is a nice setting. It will be absolutely glorious when it's all set out and finished.
Just a few weeks ago, we reached the end of Phase 1, and it was time for Sir Robert McAlpines to hand over the building for other companies and Action Time volunteers to begin the internal refurbishment. This is wonderful, but you must be delighted with what's behind us.
Yes, we're very pleased with the way things have gone. The structure itself, when we first came here, there was a hole in the ground. That's all we were looking into, and now we have this fine structure.
Right, so what are you looking for now? What, just some volunteers to help?
Just some volunteers to do some plaster work and put the plaster ceilings on. Some of that's already done. When one considers that when this gentleman first came into the office with a budget of £500, we now have what we think is a £250,000 building.
Well, that's not bad then, is it, Stephen? A £500 starter pack to this.
No, it's absolutely fantastic, particularly when you've got a company like Sir McAlpine helping you. And we've had over 100 companies contribute to this project so far.
And have you had lots of volunteers throughout the summer?
We have indeed. There's been some wonderful volunteers, people such as Dave Dryden, absolutely fantastic.
But still need more volunteers?
We do indeed, to finish off the building and get it ready.
And when do we hope it's going to be ready?
We hope to open for next Easter as a visitor centre to let people see about the project, right, and then be operating within about a year's time.
Great, so we've got about 6 months before we've got this station up and running. We've done wonders already, and as the gentlemen have so rightly said, we are so near now and we're not even that far. So if you can help in any way, then give us a call now.
Many thanks to all the companies and volunteers who've done such a great job so far. So that's end of Phase 1. Call now if you can help with Phase 2. There's an awful lot of interior refurbishment to be done. Not only have Sir Robert McAlpines built a fine replica, they've also added a large cafeteria and gift shop to the station to cater for all the tourists.
It's been wonderful, but the cafeteria still needs kitting out with tables, chairs and all kinds of kitchen equipment. Indeed, most of the things needed to make a restaurant work. And there's also plenty of work for plasterers, joiners and decorators. If you can help there, give us a call. The number's coming up.
And there's still a mile of track to lay to connect our rebuilt station to the rest of the line. Plenty of muscle powers needed for that, and offers of transportation to get the rails themselves from a disused line in Cumbria. If you're out there and you can help, call us now on 0500 200 150. And remember, your call to us is absolutely free.